Hey, what's going on, guys? RealStream here. This isn't a stream. I'm just recording it in this format because it's just easier to do this quickly. I don't have much time. I have to go to work in a little bit, and I really wanted to get this video out. It's just listen. I've been putting out a lot of serious videos lately, and a lot of videos that a lot of research have to go in them. The one I just did about Rag Reynolds and all the predators that he allowed on the forums with Onision. That took a lot of research. A lot of people didn't believe me. That's fine. If you look in the description of that video, you'll see that's true. Along with this video as well, it is also true. Before we start this video, I want to let you guys know we're going to be giving away some merch. I'm going to be giving away a staff hoodie. It's really nice. They're nice hoodies and looking soft. Gonna be giving that away. All you gotta do to be part of that giveaway is like, comment, and subscribe on this video, and that's really it. And I'll let you guys know who the winner is in the comments. I'll heart your comment. I'll be like, hey, you won. That's all you gotta do. Honestly, that's it. And then I'll send you guys a hoodie. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, let me get to the short and skinny of this video. Look, this person, they tried to hide essentially who they were in their past, and that's why they were masked and everything like that. If you can't tell by the wording already I'm about to use, it has to do with Masked Babe. Also, Rag Reynolds is also involved in this as well, again, because he just, both Masked Babe and Rag Reynolds are kind of like two peas in a pod. They hang out together in Discord and kind of concoct these activities that I'm about to explain and go over with you. Now, let me show an article that came out a while back. If you guys aren't aware of what happened between Amanda Todd, and Anonymous, there was some things that happened. I don't know if this was like 2012, 2013, by Amanda Todd. So if you guys don't know, I know Masked Babe's real name. I'm just going to call her Giselle. That's her real name. I'm not going to say her last name because I don't care enough to dox her in my own videos, but it's out there. Anyways, that's really who Masked Babe is. She's not April already. Her name is Giselle. And I really don't care that I'm saying it because she says my name all the time, and that's fine. She can do that just like I'm going to do it here. Anyways, going down the rabbit hole, back in the day, Amanda Todd was a 15-year-old girl, and she ended up by Hank, and it was a very serious matter. She was bullied online, and she ended up committing. And I don't know who's aware of that, but apparently the people that were ultimately involved was Kody and Giselle. Kody mainly, but Giselle was the girlfriend of Kody. Okay, there was a lot of hacking that went down. Bullying, cyberbullying, and everything like that. And the reason why I'm showing this because I just want to show you guys who Masked Babe really is and why she never wanted to unmask, why she's not making videos now. She told me that she was involved with the Amanda Todd thing. I never really looked into it because I didn't want to go down that route, but the more I see the doxing that goes around with Rag Reynolds, Masked Babe, and everything like that, sorry, Giselle, the more I see she hasn't learned her lesson. I mean, Amanda Todd literally killed herself, and yeah, she didn't learn a lesson, clearly. Anyways, let me read this article from Digital Trends. I'll put this in the description. A downpour of reports flooded the internet this week after anonymous branded vigilantes released the identity of the person they claim drove 15-year-old bullying victim Amanda Todd to a name, age, telephone number, an email address, home address will be released by the internet activists. All right. Amanda Todd committed in her family's home last Wednesday, October 10th. She preceded her death with devastating YouTube video published to the world on September 7th, in which she details her vicious downward spiral. It began with a moment of youthful naivete. In 7th grade, she flashed her breast to a stranger on social cam. Blog TV. A year later, the mysterious bastard found her, threatened to release a screenshot of her body to everyone, which he did twice. It was ultimately that photo that pushed Todd to end her own short, painful teenage life. Anonymous names a name in the time since Todd's untimely death, which has sparked an investigation and calls for anti-bullying legislation in her home country of Canada. Many have been on the hunt for the person who released the photo that haunted Todd to death. And on Monday, the world got its answer, or at least an answer. A number of anonymously posted documents on Pastebin, a popular hacker document trading website named Kody Maxson of New Westminster, British Columbia, as Todd's blackmailer. A YouTube video featuring Guy Fawkes, Clyde, Anon followed, further implicating Maxson, whose anonymous indicated went by the screen name Kody1206. So the Pastebin also provides a birthday address, Surrey, British Columbia, a phone number, 2 email addresses, links to Kody1206 various social media accounts, including Twitter, Facebook, Google. And so there was more that came out, okay? There was a Vice article that was also done. There was a Vice article done on Kody Maxson, Amanda Todd's alleged tormentor, has reemerged online. Kody Maxson, the guy who won Blackmailer of the Year from a YouTube channel called The Daily Capper, who has been accused by Anonymous as the guy who tormented Todd to death, has popped back on the internet. So this is a screenshot from an interview that I'm going to put in the description. And it's actually, Giselle actually was featured in this interview, Mass Babe, which, well, you know what, like, that's interesting. The media attention surrounding Amanda Todd, the Canadian teenager who took her own life after being sexually extorted online, has largely died down, as most stories without a clear ending tend to do in our world of fleeting news cycles. Since in November, the RCMP has been unable to place charges against anyone in connection with her death, despite their claims that they had upwards to 20 to 25 full-time investigators working the case. If you've been following my coverage of the story, you'll know that I've been able to connect Kody to Kody1206 as online alias that was heavily involved in the capping, an internet subculture devoted to clandestinely capturing images of teen girls who strip on webcam. He was involved to such an extent that Kody was named 2010 Blackmailer of the Year by a website called The Daily Capper for his blackmail of teenage girls. Although the mainstream media has lost interest, a few online activists have been tirelessly investigating the case in what appears to be a reaction to the total lack of attention from the RCMP. One YouTuber user who goes by the name EnigmaHood apparently managed to interview Kody Maxson over Skype. It seems that EnigmaHood was contacted by a girl who claimed to be Kody's ex-girlfriend after he posted a series of vlogs to Amanda Todd's suicide, some of which called for Kody's prosecution. The girl's online alias set up a Skype interview between EnigmaHood and Kody. Guy was also on the line. The interviewee doesn't use the video chat function, and I have never heard Kody Maxson's voice, so it's impossible to confirm that the person speaking is Kody, which it is. I know it is. Also, they state in this article, while investigating the available information Kody left online, I found a comment on a YouTube video under the username BountyHunter176, which reads, "Guy, add my Skype, you know who it is." The video call rant on a pointless suicide. So, Mass Babe made a video stating this. Rant on a pointless is a confessional where a guy harshly criticizes people who publish Amanda Todd-esque anti-bullying videos. It was uploaded 8 days after Amanda Todd's. It is available here, which is no longer there anymore because, it was deleted. In addition, I uncovered a much longer correspondence between G. And I'll leave this article down below so you guys can see what happened here, okay? So this is a screen cap of the video that was deleted by Mass Babe. At the time, it was just Giselle, okay? So there you go. There's that. So there's a lot here. There's a lot in these articles showing that, obviously Giselle was clearly involved with Kody. I guess at this time they were ex-boyfriend and girlfriend. EnigmaHood did an interview with Kody, and And it went a little bit something like this. This is how it went a little bit of. I'll play a little bit of it so you know this isn't a lie. I mean, obviously, if you don't know that this is true, I'm sorry, but the voice is obviously hers. I've done the research. Giselle is Mass Babe. April already, it is her. I'm sorry if you think I'm lying or whatever. I'm not. It's the truth. And I'm just gonna get to the point a little bit further in this video, but check this out.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay.
Yeah, he can't hear you.
You can't hear me at all?
He's like, I don't know what's wrong. Kody.
What?
Okay. Is it like fucked up for you, or can you hear everything?
I can hear somewhat, yeah.
Alright.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. So you said you wanted to tell me your side of the story?
Not really. I'm just more pissed off at the fact that you're talking all this shit and really don't know anything, just listen to the media.
Okay, I mean, if you want to tell me anything I don't know, then tell me. I mean, all I know right now is what the media says. So if you have something to say.
So is that the cops are saying I'm not even a suspect, yet people are still jumping on the giant bandwagon, so to speak, on the whole let's all kill Kody Maxson and yada 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 and shit like that, you know what I mean?
Did you know Amanda Todd?
Oh, yeah?
Did you know Amanda Todd?
I knew it for a bit, yeah, for a bit.
What was your relationship?
Just a friend.
You knew Amanda Todd, she was a friend. And what did you guys talk about?
Just for YouTube videos and shit.
And that's it. Did you get indicted?
Indicted? What the fuck does that mean? Where would I be indicted to?
Did the prosecutor choose to press charges against you?
For what?
For revealing Amanda Todd's pictures. Did you have pictures of Amanda Todd topless?
One, I wasn't charged in the first place. I wasn't even a suspect. Cops gave a public...
I missed the last part.
About a month ago, saying I'm not a suspect nor a person of interest. I'm not facing any charges.
Okay, but did you have photos of Amanda Todd topless?
I never did and never wanted them, never even really knew about them, to be honest with you.
Okay. So, then how did Anonymous find you? Why did they think that you are involved with Amanda Todd and were the one who was
Because
revealing?
I pissed them off.
You pissed off Anonymous? How?
Just the shit I was doing to them and all the certain hacking groups online.
So, they don't have any evidence against you?
No.
Okay, then look, tell me.
If there was evidence, I'd be in jail right now. But I'm not. Nor am I facing charges.
What, like, where are you right now? Are you in Florida?
No.
Are you in Canada?
No.
Where are you?
I'm in Cuba.
Why are you in Cuba?
Because I like it there. I've been there a few times before, and I don't know, it's a great place. It's hot and sunny, and like the people, I don't know. Oh my god.
Okay. So, I mean, right now, I'm not really hearing anything that seems exculpatory in terms of you're innocent. I mean, it's like, from what I've heard from the media and from what Anonymous has been saying, is that you knew Amanda Todd, and you admit that. You knew Amanda Todd. And apparently you were the one that had these photographs of her topless, and I mean, you're basically just saying you don't have them. I mean, but if you were lying, you would say the same exact thing.
Say that again?
From what we've been hearing in the media, I mean, you were upset about the fact that I made that video and the fact that I was just believing what the media has said. But apparently, Giselle believes that you're innocent, but I haven't heard a thing that makes me change my mind about you. I mean, what exactly? Like, I don't understand.
All I've been hearing is rumors.
what Giselle told me made me believe that you're guilty. I want to know what made her change her mind. Like, Giselle, you don't believe that Kody's guilty anymore?
No.
What made you change your mind?
Alright, first of all, what did I think before? I clearly said that there was parts of me that didn't believe he would do it. And there's others that did. What made me change my mind completely as to the whole topic was that it's hard, like I told you before, me and Kody have had many relationships in the past, and I know when he's lying, I know when he's lying. And really, honestly, it's hard to explain, but what made me change my mind about it, like, completely, was the fact that if he were guilty, he wouldn't be talking to me at the moment.
But that's not really evidence that he didn't do it, though. I mean...
Well, where's evidence that he did?
But that's true. I mean, I'm just going based off of what Anonymous has said and the evidence that they have provided.
It's a quick question. You're believing Anonymous, a group that hides behind a computer, has no real name or contact information, but Twitter, yet you're speaking to me and still don't believe me. Well, I'm not saying you have to believe me, I'm just saying, you know, like, that makes no sense whatsoever.
I'm just saying that I don't really have... I mean, I'm not convinced, is what I'm saying. And it like, from what Giselle has told me before, that she told me that you knew about pedophilia websites and things like that.
He's been everywhere, all over the website, over the internet. Like, honestly, it's... Now that I look back on it, I did vicious then, I did afterwards, and then now, I mean, I'm still kind of meh about it. Like, I don't know how to feel towards it. But, I mean, I know, as long as... I mean, if he honestly was a pedophile of some sort and had watched these things before, I'm sure that...
Well, Kody, my question is, like, what were you doing on these pedophile websites?
I don't know what you're referring to.
I'm referring to what Giselle told me before. She said that you knew about pedophile websites.
Kody, he's talking about the ones that you were registered on. The ones that, in the articles, you remember when they were like, talking about jailbait and stuff?
No, I haven't even read that.
Oh.
Can you update me?
Yes. There was one where you have an active account on jailbait.
So?
I didn't know that. Don't know.
You don't know? Okay. Giselle also told me that you and a group of people beat some guy up with a baseball bat. Is that true?
What?
He's talking about the story that Jack told me. And it was on
This isn't
Facebook.
Jack, of all people, really?
Yeah, he told me that.
Jack's ahead.
So, you never beat anyone up?
No, never. I'm a very nice guy. Well, not a nice guy. You know, get on my bad side, then I'm not going to talk to you, but I'm not going to go beat someone up for no reason.
Well, you told me that you admitted, this is what you said, that you have had conflicts with at least Anonymous. So, I mean, I'm a little curious. I mean, what's this deal with...
Again, I've had conflict with who?
You told me that you have gotten into a problem with Anonymous. They don't like you. So, I mean, it seems like...
I can't do that over the internet.
Well, I'm just saying it seems consistent with, you know, what... Because Giselle has been telling me about you, that you beat somebody up with a baseball bat. That, you know, you were causing some problems with some people.
Anyone.
Well, again, you can go online and look up all my charges.
Okay, I mean, but I'm just asking you, like, so you're saying you never beat anyone up with a baseball bat? Kody?
Alright, hello?
Yeah.
Alrighty. He was bugging me.
What's he saying?
He wouldn't say anything.
Is he really in Cuba?
Is he really in Cuba? I don't know.
You told me he was in. You told me he was in Key West before.
I misunderstood him. That's why. Whatever he told you is what he told you.
So what's he saying now?
What's he saying now? He was thinking about something and then he changed his mind.
Is he coming back?
No, I don't think he's coming back.
Okay. So, I mean, he's in Florida, right?
He's in Florida. I don't know. I don't think he is. I misunderstood him when he said Cuba. I don't actually know where he's at.
I think he's in Florida. What? Are you two together now or something? I mean...
Are we together? What do you mean by together?
Are you boyfriend and girlfriend?
Hold on. That's complicated. No, we're not.
Okay.
We're just close friends as we were before.
Are you taking care of him or anything? Like...
No. We're not physically together.
Okay. So, I mean, I'm kind of bewildered. I mean, he was upset at me for buying into what the media said, and I'm not convinced otherwise right now. I still think he's just that, like, it's actually I'm more in like.
You're more inclined to believing he was guilty now.
Yeah. Why
Why is that so?
His behavior is very suspicious. He admitted that he at least knows Amanda Todd. He knew her. I mean,
he did know her.
Yeah.
But he didn't know her personally.
Well, the allegation wasn't even that. The allegation was this was the guy who only knew her through the internet, and he somehow got her photos.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Kody's saying that he knew her for a while, back for a year, and then he started helping her online because she was getting blackmailed by other people that aren't Kody, that were on YouTube, and etc.
So she knew these guys through YouTube.
Yeah, she knew him through YouTube.
Okay. So he's not coming back? I mean, are you just talking to him over the phone?
Yeah, yes. He's not. Kody, are you coming back? To the call. He said, I don't know. I don't think he is, though.
I mean, tell him to come back. You know, I mean, like, if he's innocent, you know, let's get this squared away. I mean, I want to understand.
He wants you to come back to prove your innocence or whatever. Kody, I'm not telling him that.
Okay, so from that you can get a little bit of a gist of what was going on from that interview with EnigmaHood, so you can know what was going on with the whole Amanda Todd thing, Giselle, and Kody, alright? So Kody was being accused of this, so a little bit more down the line, some people were confused and they thought maybe Giselle had to do with it. Does she have anything to do with it? I really don't know, because a lot of this had to do with a lot of hacking and cyberbullying, and a lot of it is hard to prove. But what I do know is my experience with Matt's babe, Giselle, myself, and the situation that I've seen with Rag Reynolds and everything like that. My interactions with her myself have been terrible. This type of stuff, her trying to bully one of the people, as you've seen in my last video, which I'll leave in the description, she bullied Phoenix into, you know, literally almost leaving the internet. She chased her through the internet and then went into her personal life, started calling her mother and, you know, pretending to be the FBI. Like, I played the call in the last video. If you don't know that video, go check it out. My point is that I don't know how young Giselle was in this situation, but I can tell you this. When somebody gets bullied to the point where they literally end up committing, you back off the bullying shit. When you don't learn from that, did you really learn? I don't think so. So what I'm going to show you is, there was actually another interview, which I'll also leave that in the description. Here's an excerpt just from Pastebin, okay? Giselle says, he came along and he started to legitimately start to stalk me under multiple accounts on Facebook, on YouTube, and multiple people started commenting on my YouTube, which my email blew up. I was at school and I was checking my email and all I saw was comment after comment after comment after comment saying really bad things. That's what ended up for me to delete my YouTube channel. And I think she was saying someone was stalking her. The FBI was involved during the whole process and they found out about that. My YouTube got out. when they were harassing me on YouTube. So they were either going to A, take, like confiscate it, like change my password and keep it, or B, I decided to delete it before they could get the password. And I really didn't like them in my business, but I had no choice. They took away my computer. They took away a bunch of things that were personal to me. So the FBI actually took away all your stuff. Why did they do that? Giselle, because they wanted to know if there was more. They thought that I wasn't telling the absolute truth in my, when they interviewed me and said, I said I'm telling the truth, and they wanted to know if I hadn't exchanged any pictures, intimate pictures of myself, and I said, no, I didn't, and I don't think it was the FBI at this point. It was another woman who spoke to me. I think it was something with Child Protective Services or something. She didn't believe me, that there was more going on, that I was lying, telling her I didn't send pictures when in fact I did. Well, you guys take my computer, my phone, my Facebook, my YouTube. I'm sure if something like that happened, you'd know. So my point is, there was more to this. There was a lot more to this than you guys understand. So I'm going to show you guys on my Twitter. I posted something this morning. Alright, if you guys want to check out my Twitter, check it out. Whenever I do giveaways and stuff, if you follow me on Twitter, then you're involved with the giveaways as long as you like and subscribe. Check out my Twitter. Links in the description as well. I put hashtag deplatform predators. This idiot Rag Reynolds, who allowed his friend, a known child, Lucian Encyclopedia. I put the link to Lucian's Encyclopedia Dramatica, because that was the Encyclopedia Dramatica page that Rag Reynolds helped, edit and author in his Onision forums when he was of age 18. So Rags was 18 when this happened. Dox me, my admin Avery, and chased her off the internet, and is trying to hack and dox Chasey Lane, which is actually a new thing. If you see here, it's a picture of somebody trying to get into Chasey Lane's account on Twitter. And recently, actually, as of 2 weeks ago, I've been getting hacked. People have been trying to put my passwords on the screen when I stream, stuff like that. I've had to get a whole bunch of different setups and everything like that, and just change how I move online so people can't hack me. It's pretty ridiculous. Anyways, I show more proof that people were trying to dox and try to get Avery's details. This was in Rag's Discord. Somebody sent this to me, showing how they're talking. They're like, you're the one that has Avery's details, because Rag Reynolds helps, like, he creates this atmosphere with Mass Babe. You created this atmosphere there where people can talk, and they teach people how to release people's personal information, their address, their name, all that stuff. So there's them talking about Avery's details. They said, yeah, they gave me the details. Oh, she did? Not her. She doxed herself, Keck, which means they're laughing out loud. She told me where she lived. I found out her real name. After that, it was smooth sailing. Took kind of long, but it was easy. Somebody said this to them. Why do you support a group of people doxing and harassing someone who is minding their own business? I'm just curious. Doesn't seem like you. Yes, doing it. Also, I had nothing to do with the drama. So some people in there didn't like this. Again, talking about it again. Oh, Moki out here trying to dox people. Avery confirmed. So these people knew Avery's contact. I actually haven't spoke to Avery in almost 2 years now, after the people in Rag Reynolds, slash like Mass Babes, like little hangout in the Discord. And there's more to that. Let me show you. Let me show you Heartbeat's Vanity admitting to trying to bait me with Rag Reynolds and Amber C, which was that person who tried to place false allegations on me. So Heartbeat's Vanity said, no, to be real, I was baiting him to help Amber in Rag's video, and that's what it is. Had to keep up the lie. They knew I was setting the bait traps weeks ago. Got his ass on recording too. So she tried sending me pictures, compromised pictures of herself, to try to bait me into some false sexual assault allegations, which is crazy. That person is crazy, okay? Anyways, right here is kind of doxing myself a little bit. Donut says, this is what Donut says about me, saying my address. The address matches up his, so I doubted it was him until I checked the address, and he did have to pay fines for some shit. Mass Babe said, double trouble then. We just don't know about one, because a whole month went by. He wasn't in jail at that point, since he went to the ACI after the 14th and was released on the 15th. So she's talking about, like, old-time arrest records. So this is them talking openly about, like, stuff in my personal life, okay? So anybody who questions this, like, thinks that it wasn't happening, you are seriously wrong. This was openly talked about, okay? So if anybody says like, oh, like, you know, Rag Reynolds and Mass Babe, they don't dox, like, they don't do that. It's not true, okay? Mass Babe says, sorry, I was hacking into RSN stream, you know, Sunday shenanigans. Anyways, my point is that they were openly willing to talk about this stuff. This is what's crazy to me, is that, you know, I'll put these articles in the description. But clearly Mass Babe Giselle was younger at this time. But why would you make, like, you made these videos clearly saying that, you know, you think people making anti-bullying videos, you know, they shouldn't do that, you know what I mean? And you, like, literally, it says it right here in the Vice article. And you knew that bullying people would, you know, ultimately end in these scenarios, but you and Rag Reynolds created this little scenario and this environment in your Discords to make it okay. Like you literally were around the whole scenario and possibly complicit in the situation with Amanda Todd. We'll probably never know, but it really does look that way since fucking Anonymous was looking so heavily into you guys. Like, and the FBI actually, like, what the fuck? This is insane. Like, how do you not learn from your past mistakes? How do you not learn about that and continue to do the same shit that could possibly end up ending someone's life? I just don't get it. You know, I don't care how old you were at this point. Literally, Amanda Todd is dead because of your bullshit and fucking Kody's bullshit. And you think it's okay to go out here doxing people, saying like personal shit? You think that's okay? Like, what? I'm lost. You know? You stalked me, you hacked me, you stalked Phoenix, you literally called her mother pretending to be the FBI, which is, it's a whole nother offense in itself. It's like you literally learned nothing from these whole scenarios. You learned nothing. You know what I mean? So, as far as I'm concerned, you're just a piece of shit. You'll always be a piece of shit. And yeah, like literally, you guys are like the internet's like Soup, Bonnie, and Clyde. No joke, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the fucking title of this video. Anyways, like up this video. These people, like, I don't know how anybody can support this shit. This is some wild fuckery. Anyways, like up this video, subscribe if you're new. Thank you guys for watching. I'll leave all the links in the description.
What? Hey, yo, what?